everyone.
Welcome to Thatstreamyouwatch.
With more fuckery.
Final Fantasy XIII.
Yeah.
I'm Dean.
I'm Drew.
Hopefully battles go better this time. That's my name today.
You are hopefully battles go better this time?
Yeah.
Also known as Snibbly?
Yeah.
That should be good.
Coffee.
Coffee indeed.
Also, on the conversation you guys were having, was it ever actually specifically said that Akira had to go back?
Oh yeah, we were talking about the fates of the Persona protagonists.
Yeah.
It's clear why the protagonists of 3 fucked off. Why the hell did Narukami go back?
I mean...
He was there because neglectful parents.
Well, because his parents went overseas for a year and didn't want to take him with them.
Yeah.
Which, if your parents are going away for work for a year and say, no, you, our only child, you don't get to come.
Yeah. Meanwhile, protagonist of 5, it's like, we don't entirely know. But I think in 5 it's established that after his probation he had to go back.
I don't think he had to.
It's never established that he had to go anywhere.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, it's established that the whole reason he was there in Tokyo at all was because of his probation, because Shujin was the only school that would accept him.
Then again, in Japan, at his age, his parents do have final say on wherever the fuck he goes.
Yeah.
Doing some leveling.
Yeah.
That face.
Imagine that face looking back.
I'd rather not.
But yeah, I'd assume his parents wanted him to come back because he did break his probation and ended up in juvie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In solitary confinement for like 2 fucking months.
But eventually got the verdict turned around entirely. What about probation? Persona protagonist from 5.
Yep. I don't know, if I were the protagonist of P5, I would have just asked to
Stay with new dad Sojiro.
to stay living at LeBlanc and treat it as an apartment and pay Sojiro rent, which he could easily make by working there.
Yeah. Sojiro would be up for it. You know he would.
Yeah. Like, just tell him, like, hey, take whatever you feel is worth rent out of my paycheck. Just take a room and board fee out of my paycheck.
Yeah. You just got here. We're just talking about, like, why, like, we found it weird that the Persona 4 protagonist actually did just fuck off.
Yeah, and there's no interesting tidbit that kinda annoys some Persona 4 fans. There is no canon love interest in Persona 4.
There is none.
I mean, the manga and anime adaptations don't actually resolve that.
Yeah, they don't do any routes except the anime calls him a man-whore.
You looking at me?
5. The creator's like, it's who the fuck do you think it is?
It's the one we showed blatant favoritism to in terms of how good of a character they are as a party member.
Appreciate it.
5 is not subtle about, hey, Makoto is canon.
Time for another
Yeah.
approach.
Freaking Yukari is canon in 3.
Though Max Social Link Run is also canon in 3.
So he was just a man-whore.
I mean, of course he was. Fucking, Ryoji.
Yeah.
Ryoji's existence came from, came from...
Change of plan.
I'm gonna call him Minato for sake of this discussion.
Minato, even though he has like 30 canon names.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Minato because it was the one that was established by the manga that existed back when I could see. And it's the canon name I accept. Though I
think
fully
that's-
acknowledge that
I think that's what the fan base sticks to as well.
Yeah, though I fully acknowledge that the modern movies they made called him Makoto Yuki.
Actually, no, that's definitely what the fan base goes with.
Back under your rope.
A lot of the fan base will call the protagonist of 3 Minato, a lot of them will call him Makoto. Either way. Yeah, his personality is what influenced
Thanks.
Ryoji's existence.
Which is weird for a blank slate character to have something like that. Because he very much is, every other time, a complete blank slate.
Yeah,
Appreciate
but
Thank you.
Narukami's got a character as well, even though it's not a great one.
it's kind of flat.
Exactly.
He's the dry humor character,
Yeah.
Thanks.
Then there's
which is only good because Johnny Young Bosch sells it.
exactly. Then there's Akira in 5, who is just an asshole.
Yeah, he is a character. The previous 2, you can call them blank slates, who were given characters for their adaptations. Persona 5 as a game tells you, this is what this character's deal is. Especially considering half every dialogue option gives you the option to be a cunt. Time to button that.
Time for another approach.
Xavier of Future Diary, come on, that a name I had to make an anime character if I'm joke. Well, Akira Kurisu is very much easier to do that with.
Change of plan. Appreciate it.
I mean... What, are we gonna time travel with giant flesh arm?
Jesus. So what are you fucking up here, Logan?
Weird robot thing.
How do we sound, by the way?
They're called Vikings.
Fine.
There were no Vikings in Norway before the North Wind came and made them.
Don't ask questions, okay?
Oh no, I'm just quoting Zeppelin.
You look at me.
Logan's a bit quiet, but that's normal.
Because we've been rewatching the early chunk of JoJo the past couple days.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
It was like a fucking 6-minute battle I don't want to do again. Go fuck yourself.
It was fucking weird seeing old Joseph fighting young Joseph.
For anyone wondering what we're talking about, in the first episode with Joseph, when he's about to fight the random guy with the brass knuckles. The guy with the brass knuckles, who's the first person Joseph goes, the next thing you're going to say is... that guy with the brass knuckles is voiced by the guy who plays Old Joseph. And
Fucking-
that character also yells, "Oh my god!"
Watch the original JoJo again? Always watch JoJo.
Well, don't always watch JoJo, that'd get boring.
That would be so boring. But we get Diamonds Unbreakable this Saturday.
Well,
Sunday.
Well, it airs Saturday.
yeah, but we just have to watch it later, because,
Yeah,
I mean, you guys may as well wait for me.
that's true. I mean, you'll be back Sunday night, so...
Yeah, which I'm not 100% sure what the plan is this weekend.
Okay. So you gotta figure that out, like, tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Change of plan.
It's dumb that old Joseph doesn't do that in Stardust. It's dumb that old Joseph doesn't do a lot of things in Stardust. Like, I kind of wish it was any other character except for Joseph in that role.
Fuck, just make another Speedwagon. Why did it
Exactly.
have to be Joseph?
It could have been another Zeppeli.
Make it Reginald E.O. Speedwagon.
I disagree.
I mean, there were a couple moments where old Joseph got a shine.
Got to be Joseph.
That was at the end of the fucking season.
The first time Joseph got to be Joseph was like fucking 12 episodes in.
I mean, him using Hamon with Hermit Purple could be so fucking cool. The games do more with it than the actual manga and show.
Yeah, and he had vines and shit. So why couldn't he do stuff like that with that, like he did with his wool of his hat in the fight against AC/DC, where he made like webs and shit.
He did get to do the next thing you're going to say once in Stardust. Once.
Yeah, episode 12 against the Empress stand.
Yep.
Or 12 or 13, it was around there.
Although I will say is, I don't hate Stardust Crusaders. It's still really good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
It's just,
I
hate how they treated Joseph.
I like Jotaro.
I don't hate Jotaro because he's not Joseph.
That's just a stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like Jotaro is a completely different character, and I fucking love him. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Just
Very fucking hot-headed.
the first time
I
it clicked
mean,
with me
so
that
was Joseph.
like the first moment that clicked with me to make me realize I liked Jotaro as a character. Sir, can you please have a seat? Oh my god, he's cute. Move, bitch!
Just some flight attendant trying to hit on him. Get out of my way.
Out of the way, bitch. Like, from everything I hear, a lot of, like, everyone was agreeing after Stardust aired that it's good, but it's not how they did Battle Tendency good. However, I hear nothing but praise about Diamonds Unbreakable.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, the only complaint I hear is in regards to returning characters. Except it's the exact opposite problem as Joseph.
Yeah, I've heard many people say Jotaro just solves everyone's problems.
But if you say Gohan is functional, the fans will eat you alive. Fuck you, the Cell Games was a good ending. It was.
It was.
I also loved seeing fucking Gohan episodes recently on Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, those were fun.
He's just a good dude. He wants to just live a normal life as a good dude.
White cape.
A white cape, you say?
Fuck is a white cape?
We also finished our rewatch of DxD.
So good.
So fucking amazing. It's, like, in a lot of aspects, it is trashy as hell, but I love it.
But in some aspects, it's actually a legitimately,
Incredibly
amazingly
made show.
crafted narrative.
Like, it has really good animation, which, for an ecchi show, that's not surprising.
No, that's generally where a lot of their budget goes.
Exactly.
And
But
for a
by
show,
God-
and for a shonen show full of action, it's not surprising either.
And
Like, rewatching the 4 seasons back to back,
It's a nice experience.
there's one thing in season 4 that they talk about having happened that the anime never shows. That's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's just a plot beat they skipped, but
They do flash back and give you the gist.
I mean, they do and they don't.
Exactly.
They tell you, oh, this thing happened, and that's it. They tell you he did some series of trials for the 4 grade devils.
Oh, that. I thought
Between
you-
seasons.
Okay, yeah.
That's just a moment of, okay, so we're just gonna completely gloss over this, are we? All right.
The show's amazingly acted. At least in the dub.
Yep.
Like, whichever actor it is for Issei, he kills it. I think I prefer Josh Grell's performance. But, fuck.
I fucking love.
Upon rewatching,
I fucking love Konako's acting.
Upon rewatching, yeah. First time through, I didn't really care for Konako, but by God, she's so awesome.
I always liked Konako.
Her act. I don't know who plays her
Yeah,
off the top of my head.
I could look it up.
I don't know her name, but she's Wendy's cat from fucking.
Oh.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah. Also, and you saying that tells me that she's also Ferris from Steins Gate.
Okay.
Jad Saxton is the actor's name.
Okay.
But yeah, she fucking kills it. Just her delivery on some of those fucking lines.
The Satan Rangers. Why couldn't they have shown a moment or
Change of
two
plan.
with jokes that are funny because you don't have the contract plus advertising the book only thing. And she's in Log Horizon.
Well, Log Horizon is just full of actors who are in.
Everything.
Well, not everything. They're not in any Funimation shit generally.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of Sentai actors.
It's basically the entire cast of Planet.
Yeah.
Log
With
Horizon's
Bro Akio.
Log Horizon's cast is basically just the cast of Planet.
Well, I will say it's nice to see David Martonga doing more Funimation shit recently.
You mean the fact that he's Todoroki?
Yeah, he's in more than that lately.
Well, not lately, because lately, My Hero. I can't think of him being in anything in the past several months other than My Hero.
Speaking of My Hero, if we're getting an episode this weekend, fuck you, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'm with him on that one. We'll watch it again. Like, no fucking shit, we'll watch it again. It's My Hero.
You got me to watch it, so I watched it. Now I'm into it, I'm not waiting.
It's one of those shows where I'm too goddamn into it. I will wait a bit to start a new season of JoJo. We're not in the middle of a cliffhanger or anything. We also got Hunter x Hunter, which is so good right now.
Yep. It's a really good arc.
Dragon Ball, we're building up to the final arc.
Fucking hope, I swear to God, if you die.
Hey, he lived.
If he dies, it's his own fault. He's the goddamn healer.
He's commando right now.
Well, Hope's not Commando.
Thought he
Hope
was.
can't be Commando
Hope
right
can't
now.
be Commando yet.
Oh,
That's his secondary role,
okay.
which costs metric fuck tons of CP to level up.
Yeah, all Hope can be right now is Ravager, Synergist,
Oh, I was
and
looking at the wrong
Medic.
board. Okay.
Come on then.
Paradigm Shield.
Come on then.
Man, when this game came out, I actually saw a couple of people pronounce it Paradigm.
Paradigm.
Hunter is almost at the end of the anime. The next arc is cut rather short. The arc's not done, it's on hiatus. Because the manga's on hiatus.
Time
Because
for
that
another
writer's
approach.
sick, apparently.
I mean, shocks no one.
The manga's a fair bit ahead now. That's good.
Change of
Yeah, but it's also, as far as I know, still in a bit of a hiatus because a couple months back that started.
Yeah.
Unless it started up again and I haven't paid attention.
Like, Madhouse is waiting till there's a lot left in the manga so they can pace it however the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Instead of pulling a Toei.
Fuck Toei. As far as I remember, the only thing in this place are a couple chests with not a whole lot of value.
At least they don't forget about the series. Oh no, it's such a fucking cash cow for them.
change of plan.
What?
What actors out there do you think, even if they do have a lot of work, do you think is underused? Like, what voice actors do you think, even if they get a lot of work, are not, do you feel, are not being used to their potential?
Matt Mercer aside?
Matt Mercer aside. Because dude has so many voices and they only have him do like two.
Three.
Three?
I mean,
His voice.
yeah, they do.
And- yeah.
Yeah. He's got his Jotaro. He's got his Leorio.
That's slightly higher than his normal voice.
Yeah.
And then Yusuke, yeah.
Which is just his normal voice with an accent.
Change of plan.
And a little
I can think of one other voice.
and a little more nasally.
Sinbad. Young Sinbad.
Which is just Leorio.
And so it ends.
It's just Leorio.
So it is, yeah.
Nah, fuck it. I'm done with this fucking circular room. Lick my balls.
I swore last episode or two of Hunter x Hunter altered to give it a half-ass ending until there's more. Not a half-ass ending, that's actually how that manga went.
Colonel, we've lost the intruders.
Just
Laura Bailey?
That means
summarized.
we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No. Damn the sea.
Intruders located! They're on the weather deck, starboard side.
Make it rain!
Desperate times demand flexibility. Code White.
Code White.
Fucking Code White.
Yep.
I swear he just pulled that one out of his ass.
Is that just you have the right to do
How is
whatever you feel is necessary?
going on?
Terminate with extreme prejudice?
Oh no.
They said desperate times call for flexibility, so it's got to be something that they didn't want to do. We're gonna get the fucking shittiest duo again.
It's okay, we won't have to play as just these two for much longer.
It may involve explosives.
Release the Bahamut!
The 4 Bahamut.
Now that comes later.
Yeah.
You'll see why they're so salty about this.
You'll understand why we're salty about it when you eventually get there. Because you don't even understand.
I barely understand. The Bahamut Rangers?
Yes. Okay, fucking ow.
I'm honestly surprised at no point in a Final Fantasy game have we had some character just we've never had a character just go Sentai as fuck.
We were gonna in 15.
This duo fucking sucks.
But I mean,
We know, Logan, we
Hey.
know.
I can't think of any character who's just gone like Ginyu Force levels of fucking Sentai dumb in a Final Fantasy game.
Shoot the shit out of it! Could I be more scared that you said yes or that you hesitated?
Both.
I'm expecting an oh no in the chat.
And for context,
Learn, kid.
what we're talking about won't actually become relevant until subsequent games in the trilogy.
Yup.
Follow the old man's lead. Watch and learn, kid.
Shoot him!
Shoot the criminals! Wait, where are the criminals?
Also, we tried out the Ocarina of Time randomizer we were talking about. That was a joy to set up!
You were so salty.
I gave up for the night, woke up, still salty, like, I'm not gonna let a fucking mod beat me.
You spent 2 hours getting it working.
And I spent about an hour the night before getting it working.
So this is PC gaming, right?
I don't think I like it.
No, let's actually unpack that.
Yep.
Let's open this can of worms that's gonna piss people off, cause, well, fuck it. If you think consoles are gonna go away because PC gaming is superior when PC gaming requires that much troubleshooting, I'm sorry. You're actually fucking wrong.
Yep.
Most people don't have the skill set or the patience
Or care
or
enough.
care to deal with that bullshit.
And when this isn't even if you're downloading a ROM. If you're not like setting up a ROM or using some bullshit.
No,
This
like
is-
trying to set up a Steam game. The fucking
Half the time the game just won't work.
like the fucking Final Fantasy VIII port on Steam. Buddy of mine who knows all his PC shit inside and out. Couldn't get the fucking card games to work because he couldn't press fucking square.
Oh, but those
Odd that the Square game would fuck up Square.
Yeah. PC gaming is a niche market, and that won't change. Exactly. Nothing is going to change a lot of people's minds of, hey, I want to be able to just sit down, put a game into my system, maybe deal with an update or two, and then play.
Yeah.
But on PC, it's like, okay, I'm going to download this game, install it, turn it on. Okay, it's not working properly. What do I do?
Because there's so many things that are finicky with all the possible system settings of PC gaming.
Exactly.
You need to have a basic understanding of how all that shit works. Which a lot of people who want to play a game don't care to do.
Follow the
They just
old
want
man's
to buy a
lead.
console, plug it into their TV, shove a disc in it, and play a game.
People will get better with computers over time as they become more necessary for work and shit. But those people won't have to know all the settings bullshit. Exactly.
Like, those people don't care about setting up their aspect ratio and their fucking... and which fucking... bloom filters and shaders and what and shader packs and all that shit to have on or off for the best experience for their particular PC setup.
You can do it!
Didn't even have to ask.
And in terms of the argument of, oh, but if your PC breaks down, you can just replace the broken down part.
Yeah, that's not exactly
that's-
an option anymore.
Well, regardless of that, that's still operating under the assumption that people have the basic skill set of PC repair.
Or the money.
Or the money.
or the money, or the
Which-
time
okay.
to fix it themselves.
Well, isn't it?
Here's another thing about PC gaming. A lot of people will tell you, oh what, you're gonna pay $400 for a PS4? You can do the same and get yourself a good computer. No, you can't. You can get yourself a computer that, while technically more powerful than a PS4, is not reliable in the least. That thing will break down within minutes.
Follow the old man's
If you're
lead.
getting, you can get a good laptop for $400.
Yeah. It's not gonna be stronger than a PS4 Pro. It's not gonna be stronger than an Xbox One X.
If you want that top tier PC gaming experience, you're spending over $1,000 on your PC.
Watch and learn, kid.
Honest Brick actually is a really good comparison. It's like owning a car. You have to know when something is wrong, but we have mechanics for a reason.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that reason is why a lot of my family has work.
No one wants to put up with trying to fix their own car. People don't want to put up, and that's for a thing that they need every
Follow
day.
the old man's lead.
People don't want to put up with that kind of how do I make this work for something that they want to have just fun with.
And it's like, oh,
Consoles are not going away, people.
it's like, oh, you can just buy all this stuff to make it work on your own. Not anymore, really. If you want any sort of good PC system, because of the Bitcoin boom, your graphics card is going to be over half the price of the entire fucking thing.
True, but also less true than it was several months ago.
Oh, they're still stupid expensive.
Yeah, but it has died down substantially. And the price of other parts for newer technology has gone up to the point that it's much less so the overwhelming majority anymore.
It's not the overwhelming majority of the price anymore, but overall, if you want to build a good computer now, you're sinking a few thousand into it. Whether you do it all at once or over time, you're still sinking that thousand.
Yeah, like you want that 4K graphics card? A 4K graphics card by itself is almost the same price as a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X.
Yep. Oh, you also need a 4K monitor to actually take advantage of that? Oh, have fun with that. Well, 4K TVs nowadays are actually relatively cheap. A proper 4K monitor for low latency with gaming will set you back a lot.
I mean, this is why a lot of PC gamers are going for the 2K solution.
Exactly.
Because the difference from 2K to 4K is minor, and it's less than half the price.
Exactly. But no, you go on any PC gaming build forum, and it's either those people talking logically, like, oh, just go the 2K route, it'll do the work. And then there are the others where it's like, no, it has to be 4K.
Follow the old man's lead.
No, it doesn't. Here's the thing. For, like, me and Logan, both of us...
Do you want to know what the difference between 2K and 4K is?
Sure.
About the same amount, functionally, as... like, in terms of actual distance apart. Like, 480 to 720. It's about that big of a jump.
Which, a lot of people say that's a pretty huge jump.
No, I mean in terms of the actual numerical value purely, not in terms of the quality.
Yeah, it's
Fucking really?
and we're decelerating.
Oh, then that's actually nothing.
Like, it goes
Up to
from,
something.
I don't suppose
Like,
it could just be, I don't know,
I think
good
2K
luck.
is like
That looks a lot more
1440p,
like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to
and
me.
I think
that we can
4K
do something about.
is only around fucking 2000.
So it's called 4K, which would imply 4,000 pixels. It's not even half that.
Turn the table.
That's really stupid.
Hey, feet stop working?
If you had an obsession with the highest tech, highest quality possible, it'll be like llama on your wallet. Yeah. And Logan, can you actually tell the difference between 1080 and 4K? I've done the standing side-by-side comparison. With my eyesight, I actually can't tell the difference.
I can't even tell the difference between 720 and 1080 unless they're beside each other.
Exactly. I'm saying even beside each other, I
You know what
can't
I
tell
mean?
the difference.
Smaller numbers to like 480 to 720 or 720 to 1080.
It's very noticeable.
Those are noticeable because when you've got smaller numbers,
Time for another approach.
the larger jumps are much more noticeable. But when you're already beyond 1080, the jumps you're making are going to be much less noticeable because the details are going to be far more minute in terms of what's actually changing.
Like, we're playing this game on our TV at, what is this, 720 native?
I don't remember what this game was.
I mean, it's the 360, so probably.
Yeah.
and we're streaming it out at 720. You are seeing this game at its highest quality, with minor compression here and there.
Yeah.
However, whenever we record the PS4, that's between 720 and 1080. I look at the 1080 on the screen, look at the 720 on the computer, and I do see a bit of difference. Not a huge one, but a difference.
Yeah, but that's also capture compression and shit involved in that.
Yeah.
Either way, there's another reason why exclusively PC gaming is never going to take off. Why consoles will stick around. Because people work at their PCs.
You asked for it.
People don't want to work at their PC all day and then sit down at a PC to have fun. They want to get away from their PC.
Like, that's one of the main reasons I never got into PC gaming. Because I'd be at school all day on my computer, and I just didn't want to be in front of a fucking keyboard. I just want to sit on my couch, grab a controller, and have a good time.
I just hate PC gaming because of the crowd.
The crowd is the worst part.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that if you manage to get all this shit working and to your liking, that you're not gonna have a good time. No, you will have a great time.
It's just
Go through a lot of work.
yeah, it's just making the argument that it blows consoles to the point of irrelevancy is just factually untrue.
Exactly.
People who think that the console market is done for, I'm sorry, you're just wrong. Companies are going to keep making consoles because if Sony keeps making consoles, they can keep getting licensing rights to first-party games, which makes them fuck tons of money.
And with Sony doing that to get those exclusives, it drives other companies to want to try harder and get their own exclusives to get a piece of that pie.
And even just in terms of Microsoft, they still put out the Xbox even though all their games are on the PC because they know a lot of people don't want to put up with the PC, they want the simplicity of the Xbox. Someone can buy an Xbox, pop a game in, know it's going to work.
Exactly.
The exact same way as it would work on any other Xbox.
Except for a lot of Xbox Ones at launch, that was a problem it had for a while.
Yeah, but you know with an Xbox, it's gonna work the same as it would on any other Xbox.
Yeah.
Whereas you see someone playing a game on a PC, you go to install it on your PC and go, wait, why isn't this running as well as it did on his PC?
Oh, it's because you haven't gone into the settings or anything.
There's too many fucking variables.
Keep a cool head.
Like the fact of, if you actually just go into the settings and adjust it right,
You asked for it.
you can make any system run most... Like, that's true. You can go into settings and make most games run on any computer.
That being said, most games run on any computer. A lot of the time you're gonna have your games run worse than consoles if you've got just like a basic ass fucking laptop. That's not a thing you're gonna do PC gaming.
Your specs may be, like, here's the other argument of you can get a computer with the same specs running a game. Yes and no. If you go for the exact same specs, not all of it is going to be dedicated to that game. Your computer's going to be running a whole bunch more in the background than a console will. And it's not going to run as well. And when it comes to people looking at, like, say, a PS4 game, it's like, oh, it's 1080, 30 frames. That's fucking last-gen shit. It's like, 1080 and a consistent 30 frames is better than 4K and a stuttering between 30 and 60.
Yeah. And who's to say 30 frames isn't what they were going for? Because 30 frames made things work better.
Some games build their visual style around the lower 30. Like, the lower 30
Also,
frame rate.
Hate to be that cunt, but outside of gaming, you're not seeing 60 frames in shit. You
Like-
see an animated movie,
That's-
that shit's 24 frames a second. That's how it's animated.
You see, like, here's actually something funny to build off of what you just said. When The Hobbit first released, a lot of people were getting sick watching the movie in the theater. They didn't know why. It's because randomly, some parts of the movie would be in 30 frames, and then others would be in 60. And some people were not used to that.
Stay calm.
It was jarring to some people and actually fucked with them.
Well, drastic difference in frame rate will fuck with
Nothing
you.
I can't handle.
On a screen that big, especially.
Feeling nervous?
Consistency is true of quality. Thank you!
Yeah. Consistency is better than having highs. Yeah, your highs may exceed the standard, the bar, but at least the bar is consistent and not fucking up.
Eat this! Thank you. Pathetic.
You know what I'm gonna compare this to?
Come on, strategy.
Let's actually use games to compare this.
Okay.
You've got...
I think I'm gonna highlight this entire rant.
Let's say you've got a game that varies between 60 and 30 frames. Or, 60 and lower.
Yeah.
And then you've got that game that's a lock, or, potentially that game that goes above 60, but goes below 60 as well. Or that game that's a hard locked fucking at whatever frame rate it's locked at. The one that's gonna fluctuate, let's call it Final Fantasy XV. The one that's gonna be consistent, let's call it The Last of Us. Final Fantasy XV had its high moments. It had its moments where it was really damn good.
Yes.
Like the first Aranea fight, like the Ifrit fight.
Except the Aranea fight, we got stuck between an actual wall and an invisible wall. That wasn't fun.
No, but Final Fantasy XV did have its really high points. And it had its really low points.
Yeah.
The Last of Us was a consistent, stable, really good quality the whole way through. The entire game, every segment of the game, you knew the exact quality of shit you were gonna get.
Exactly. So seeing glitched games combined with an inconsistent frame rate sounds funny. Ugh.
Once we're done with our current seed in the Ocarina of Time randomizer, I wouldn't mind spending a couple hours fucking about with that on stream at some point.
Yeah. Just to show them the fuckery.
Yeah, could be entertaining.
It'd be fun. Also, another point. 1080 30 is last gen. You're not technically wrong.
I mean, they're not. That was the PS3.
Yeah. But it's that's how games run.
It's also the PS4.
Exactly.
The PS4 runs at 1080.
Some games run at 60 frames, some run at 30. Depends on what the developer can handle.
Man, I'll take a fucking game that runs in 720, provided it runs well.
Exactly. If it
Yeah.
runs better, I'll take the 720. The fact that, you can look at Smash on Wii U, and that game was 1080 and it consisted of 60 on the Wii U.
Well, except that one though where
Oh,
it had
yeah.
all the fighters coming in and the game just had random spurts where it would, fucking freak out.
Yeah.
Which the true test of the Switch is going to be 8-player Smash on a stage where a whole bunch of shit is happening. Everyone picks Ice Climbers with max assist trophy and Pokeballs.
I think you might kill the Switch.
Alright. We'll try it on someone else's Switch.
Logan,
Nope.
we're using your Switch to stream
Fuck you.
Smash. Like, at most, the game will crash. Oh god, do it, says on his screen.
I mean, on the Wii U, you could get it to fucking dig out, provided you did 8-player Smash and had all the same character coming, because their entrance is fucking retarded.
Oh my god, with Ganondorf. Stomp! Stomp! The frame rate went with him every stomp.
And was it fucking Captain Falcons that did it too?
Oh, Captain Falcons was the worst with the flyers coming in real slow.
Take this.
And yes, shit like that does happen on PC too. If a lot of shit's happening in any game when you're already pushing it to the max.
Yeah.
Which is why developers have to worry about optimization shit. Which is a lot harder for them
Not
to
just
do.
Pokeball and assist trophies, all items. Yeah.
Which is a lot harder for them to do on a PC in general. Which is why PC ports take longer.
Yeah.
And the fucking excuse of, oh, it was made on a PC, so it should be easy to put on the PC. That's not how programming works. That's not how any of this works.
We can win if we stay focused. New strategy.
Well, I mean, if we want to do some bullshit between this stream and the next stream, we can actually just get everyone auto-aced.
Are you looking at me?
Because I'm pretty sure we'll get to the boss fight that'll allow us to start doing that soon. We'll get to that today, right? The boss fight that gives us that all the buffs crown. That's the you get that from beating what's his fuck in the area after this.
Oh, yeah.
And if you break down that accessory,
Keep a cool head.
you can
Okay.
take the minor, like you can take one of the accessories and upgrade it into a thing that you can take one of the things that it produces and upgrade it into a thing that gives you auto haste.
New strategy.
Methods of breaking the game I learned from the fucker who liked Hope.
You program it to run for consoles, so each type is programmed differently. Yeah.
Different programming languages.
I'm trying to think of a way to describe how that would work in layman's terms.
Simple. Remember that thing where people were thinking that the thick Scottish accent wasn't English?
Yeah.
It's still English, but it's a different dialect. Fucking C is still code, but it's a hell of a different dialect from fucking Java. And Java is the worst.
Oh my god. Fuck Java. Oh my god, that's fucking exactly my problem with it.
What?
It seems like on PC, for PC, you have to do it the other way around. You have to... You changing your PC suiting the game.
Yeah. that is the case because developers can't make a game
For every
for
PC.
every PC. They have to make a PC port of the game and target it to a middle ground.
Oh, that was weird.
The best they can do is optimize it to run while Windows is running, or while Mac is running, or while Linux is running. And then skew it to function to a 32 or 64-bit operating system.
I've just started my junior development. Fuck Java. Said P3R50 and 4.
Read that again?
I think that's supposed to be person 4, but it's in lettering
Yeah.
and numbers.
Yeah, that
They're also...
Or could be Persona.
Oh, fuck, yeah, Persona.
yeah, that's quite possible.
If that's the
And
case.
I died because I was reading that. Fuck.
It's okay, Logan.
But yeah, no, I did programming for 3 semesters and then dropped out of it because I realized I was having a horrible time.
I was considering doing it for a bit, then I realized I don't have the patience for this.
Yeah, you also were talking to me and listening to me, bitch.
Yep. Yeah, Persona. Dope. Dope name.
Yep. Welcome to the chat, by the way.
Yes.
Java is the English language of code.
It's the bastard child of
It's the
every other one
bastard
out
child
there.
of everything, and it's stupid, and everyone hates it, and everyone thinks it's a piece of shit.
Keep a cool head.
But everyone fucking uses it. And that's because it's a good universal bridge of other languages.
Ouch.
Front end, back end, what are we talking about here?
No.
Oh, started
front end, back end, what are we talking here? Is what he said.
Oh, we were just talking in general PC gaming and how,
Why it's really not for people like us.
well, not necessarily that, just why it's never going to be the only thing. Why its level of complexity and required investment is never going to be the thing that will completely erase the console market. And then it just led into a rant of all the various issues that plague PC gaming that could keep out the casual gamer.
Exactly. It's not for most people.
And the discussion of code led into was led into by the statement of people who make the reasoning of, oh, well, a game was made on a PC, why is it hard to make a PC port? Well, because it was written in a different fucking language.
Exactly.
What?
These fucking flying bug robot things are annoying as hell.
They are annoying as hell. I'm glad you noticed.
And the whole reason I brought up Java in the first place was purely because of the sheer number of hours I had to spend in first and second year university searching for errors, because as a blind man using JAWS, screen reading software, to search for errors in your code, you have to scroll through every line of code one character at a time to make sure everything is the way it should be. When you're looking for capitalizations and periods and all that shit that Java requires you to do.
Oh, fuck, that sounds...
I once spent 13 hours going through a single program looking for one error.
Happened to misspell tether.
No, I happened
That's
to not.
fucking funny.
That is fucking funny. The fact that fucking was it Colonial Marines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AI in that game was completely fucked because of a typo.
Which honestly makes me wonder why the code ran and compiled at all.
Yeah,
But
that's actually kind of fascinating.
turns out the error was one letter, 1 point in my code. wasn't capitalized when it was supposed to be. And as a result, it was fucking up my entire code and it couldn't compile and run.
Yeah.
Easy.
Fuck you, Lightning. She died!
That was my fault.
Well, glad we've reached that conclusion then.
I'm not gonna lie. It was my fault.
I mean, he would have lied.
No, not totally Lightning's fault.
Snake, why did you do that?
I think I yelled that after I stabbed a guard right in the throat as another guard was staring directly at him.
Everyone stagger.
Loved how breakable parts of that series was.
I mean, 3, you didn't have to stealth at all.
You could just run through with a knife and everyone was confused.
2 was the least broken game of the bunch.
1, once we got weapons, we were untouchable.
Untouchable?
Untouchable.
And 4, once we got the automatic shotgun,
Everything died. And we were able to snipe with a shotgun.
That was just amazing.
that was fucking amazing.
That was before we had the camera, right?
Yes.
Because they would have been able to see the look of disbelief when, like, hey, I see a guy up in that sniper tower over there. This is gonna be stupid. This isn't gonna work, but I have to try. Poof. Fuck off.
I love the moment where you're like, I'm not gonna be able to hit Raven. Dean, I just hit Raven.
And she's on the ground.
Well, keep fucking shooting then.
Driving a move ammo. Nice. Sweet.
I got an email.
Oh, I got an email. Persona, thank you for following. Holy shit.
Welcome to the Blind Brigade. Just based on how long these fights are going, just want to weigh 2 things. It's a good thing we stopped where we did last stream.
Yep.
Yep. Holy shit, we would have been here all night.
Told you, these fights aren't fun.
Though I think my favorite power trip we've ever gone on this stream was Uncharted 4.
Oh, when we went through with the cheats?
Yep.
With the revolver and the rocket launcher, unlimited ammo?
Yup.
Oh, that was fun.
Like, there could have been points where we just strung that together to the Flight of the Valkyries, and it'd be the most beautiful massacre you'd ever seen.
No, the amount of explosions, the appropriate music would be the 1812 Overture.
Man, that's a movie I haven't seen in forever.
Last time I watched it was, fuck, like, 5 years ago?
V for Vendetta, surprisingly good movie. It's not perfect, but it's fun.
And there's actually a lot of, philosophical discussion to be had through its themes and shit.
Exactly.
YouTube channel I follow that discusses lore dumps and how to write shit called Hello Future Me.
Oh yeah.
He did a video on the philosophy of V for Vendetta, and I thought it was really fucking good. He also did a video recently that showed me that you can actually buy a Paisho set.
That's a thing?
Yes.
Oh my god, I need it.
You know what to do.
And then I'll be one step closer to opening my tea shop.
Don't lie. You just want to open.
Everybody's
You just
staggered.
want to. You just want to open a tea shop because selling special kinds of teas will be legal in 2 months.
Oh, Canada indeed!
Time for another approach.
Well, I wouldn't recommend opening a tea shop in Ottawa.
No.
There's like goddamn 90 of them.
Stay
And there's
down.
so goddamn many coffee shops.
Well, to be fair, 15 of those are bridgeheads.
And they're great.
Bridgehead is a.
It's weird that it's a Toronto-based company, yet there's barely any in Toronto anymore.
Well, I was going to say it's a business that a lot of people would call it just a hipster business. And I mean, a lot of the people who go there are hipster fucking dicks.
Oh, you mean the one time we went in there for a coffee turn, and it's like every seat was taken by some fuckwit on a MacBook?
Yeah,
Every single one?
it looked like a Starbucks.
Yeah.
But the difference is Bridgehead actually has quality.
Yep.
And I would recommend going there just because it's legitimately good coffee.
I've got to read this.
What?
Oh, Canada, let's go and score some weed.
Roll up a gram and smoke a doob for me.
Give us a night, we'll be back with a full version.
Calm yourselves.
It wouldn't be hard. It's so easy.
It wouldn't be hard to parody our national anthem like that.
Our national anthem's kind of dumb.
Kind of dumb.
It's pretty dumb.
I mean, I wouldn't call it dumb.
Let's get this over with.
It's kind of
It's-
derpy compared to other ones.
I wouldn't call it any better or worse than other national anthems.
So I will say it's actually dumb because some of the lyrics were changed.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Well, one of the lyrics.
Oh, yeah. Damn, dude, nice one. Referring to your next part.
The weird thing is, it's really weird when you look at the French version versus the English version of our national anthem because they are ridiculously different.
Really?
Like, nearly entirely so.
Didn't count on you doing it so quickly.
My brain works with music.
Yeah. Everyone has that, like, their Bane will... Bane? Their Bane will just click with something. Like, everyone's brain will just have that one thing they're really good with recognizing patterns for, and it'll just be able to spew something back really easily.
Cool. Do you want to know what I just got from that item box?
What?
13 barbed tails.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
What the fuck is... What is that?
What?
I was walking into the fucking enemy for like 3 seconds before the battle started.
Thanks.
That's
You
fucking
win.
weird.
You win this round.
Nothing.
Great, now that just makes me think of the Simpsons episode where Homer goes back to college. Hey, if anyone just wants to come back to my
Keep a cool
office
head.
jam session, I used to be a bass player for, I forget what band it was. Just plays a bass like Homer with him. You win this round, Dean.
Eat this.
Congratulations! You don't get an ending.
Out of my way.
Okay.
After the message of "you win this round," part of me was sitting there going, because I was legitimately considering tossing out something like a, you thought it would be you who would make the best weed joke.
Pathetic.
But it was I! Deal! Except,
Oh, no deal.
couldn't
Yeah,
really
string it into it.
string it into it.
Instead of coming off as clumsy, but when does that ever stop us? Now it's just getting fucked.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we get to the boss sometime soon.
Five.
5-star.
Five-star frog splash.
God, they were killing each other.
Yes. Keep kneeing each other in the guts and fucking each other up and finishing the match with a move that involves a lot of abdomen work. After fucking beating the shit out of each other's abs. Sure. Over there!
Eat this!
It says McCloud66.
Oh, hey! Hey, he did it!
Who that?
It's Ironcock.
Oh, that's Anthony. That's all Anthony referred to him as.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat, indeed.
Keep the enemy off.
Ah, TV remote. Are you just gonna beat the shit out of this thing?
I'm gonna try.
I'm just gonna keep beating on it until it eventually dies in like 10 minutes.
God fights in this game are fucking slow.
Yes.
They're either super fucking long or 10 seconds.
You know the best part about this game, though? I can play it just pressing A.
But do you? But do you? Is the
I mean,
question.
if you had a turbo controller, you could play it just by taping A down.
And moving the stick forward. See how far you can get.
I would actually be interested to see how far you would go in that.
That is
just-
an experiment for
Just
another day.
rubber band the stick forward, tape down the A button, see how long it would take you to just go through. I mean, you'd eventually hit a wall of you just can't keep up because you haven't leveled up.
Yeah.
Or an actual wall.
Or a corner.
Just come back like overnight, come downstairs. What the hell is lightning doing? Just running full tilt at a corner.
Ah, lightning has gone to the blind school.
I'm trapped. Help.
Change of plan.
This fight taking longer than you want it to?
I think that's something you don't need to ask. Just assume every fight is taking longer than you want it to.
Okay. Fair assumption.
Especially because these are just standard enemies and not even being exciting to him.
Octopath.
Yep. It's like that all over again.
God, let's not start talking about Octopath again. We might murder it.
At least the next game's gonna have quicker combat.
Yeah.
What, did you
I'm
almost
sorry.
buy Quake?
No. I didn't make it to the roll level. Because the last fucking note on every single one of these circles doubles in cost for some fucking reason.
Level your tank.
Fang is the best tank. She's better. She's a better tank than Snow, and tank is the best thing Snow's good at.
Walls are the challenge even lightning cannot overcome. Shut up, Twitter.
No, the challenge lightning can't even overcome is
Make a good trilogy?
It's not her fault.
no, that's some guy at Square's fault, who's now working on Final Fantasy VII.
Of course it's the same guy! Yes! Oh, the tears of the 7 fans will be delicious.
Calm yourself.
I fucking hate the 7 fan base. Jesus Christ.
Okay, if you guys had to pick your top 5 favorite Final Fantasy characters from just across the series.
You're an asshole. Is that an acceptable answer?
Nope.
Okay, I've got an answer for you.
Okay.
Number 5, Orin. Number 4, Orin. Number 3, Orin. Number 2, Orin. Number 1, Sarah.
So honestly say I wasn't expecting that.
That's my answer.
I'm very shocked about one thing about that list.
What?
No
You didn't
Caius.
Fucking.
Is that you being silent because of game, or you being silent because I'm right?
I'm being silent because of game, because I swear to God, I keep hearing fucking item boxes. And it's pissing me off.
But yeah, I'm legitimately surprised Caius wasn't on that list.
There it is.
That was totally a joke answer.
Oh, even the joke answer involved, I was kind of expecting to be like Orin, Caius, Sarah.
God!
Orin? Locke?
Fair.
I don't know. This is in no particular order.
Yeah, that's, I wasn't expecting an order.
Yeah, I'd legitimately have to think about it for a bit. Come on.
Balthier. I really enjoyed what I saw of
Yeah,
him.
Balthier's great. He is the best thing about 12. Well, he's the best thing about the world of Evilise in general.
Go fuck yourself, game.
I can also say my favorite character in 7 is Barrett.
I wonder if
But I don't know if he's top 5.
I wonder if you're coloring that purely because of the abridged Barrett.
Oh, probably, but I don't
get up
care.
there.
He's so good.
I can't believe it's not behind.
Oh, are there Orin clones?
I mean, 10-2 gave us an Orin clone. Her name was Pain.
Ha!
No, that was female Squall.
That's fair too. She is, well, she's female Squall A. Because Squall B is much more interesting.
If I had to give you a legitimate list.
So
Oh, not one of these
How you
things,
figure
Ken.
this makes us lucky? Because when we kill it, we're one step
Trying to
closer
limit it
to
to
the Neil.
one
How's
per
that?
game,
Well,
but
when
that's
you
so
put it
hard
that
for me. I
way-
haven't played all that many in so long.
I wouldn't say worry about don't. I would say don't worry about limiting it to the games.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Thank you. Eat this!
Okay. Orin, Locke, Celis. Sabin. I really like 6. Sorry.
Nope, not judging.
Not judging, because I would. I'm fairly guilty of probably overloading it with just like Balthier aside. All of my picks would probably be from 6, 8, and 10.
Max 2 for each game, how's that?
That seems reasonable.
Okay. Orin? We're close! Thank you for following. Holy shit!
Welcome to the Blind Brigade.
Fuck, man, that's a hard list. Fuck.
It is. How about favorite villain? Let's start with a singular
Favorite
villain.
villain?
Dude, it's Caius.
Is
That's,
Caius?
that's my answer. It's Caius.
I haven't seen Caius, so I can't say Caius.
Though they fuck him up at the end, but still.
Yeah, he's really good if the ending isn't a factor.
My pick's Kafka.
Kefka's really good.
He's not a very layered character, but I still really like him. I feel like the villains to 10, like, I like Seymour. but-
The villains
yeah,
are not 10's driving factor.
exactly. When the
Driving factor was giant space whale.
giant space whale.
The driving factor is
Luck after another.
I'm gonna deal with my daddy issues by punching a giant space whale.
Tase us, will ya?
Come down here.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of that dragon.
Hey, look who it is. We're all together now. I can switch my party, I think.
Nope, I don't think so yet.
No. No.
There you are. Miss me? You, the monster. Where?
If you give me Saz and Vinyl, I will punch you in the mouth, game. Thank you.
How salty would you have been if it made you play as Saz, Vanille, and
You asked for
Snow?
it.
As long as I was controlling Snow, I wouldn't be super soft.
But yeah,
Thank you.
from 6 notable standout characters for me are Locke, Celis, Terra, and Sabin.
Yeah.
I really liked Terra.
It's like those 4 are the stars of 6 to me. I like Terra to the point that I want to buy the fucking $200 Play Art statue that they put out.
I mean, you were gonna do that,
But then I
Exciting.
didn't because I couldn't justify spending $200 at the time. From 8, fucking Renoa's a great character.
That was good, yeah. I can agree
Irvin's
with
a fucking... Irvin is boy territory. He's really entertaining, but on the same note, he's also a fucking shit. And also on the same note, everything is his fault.
that. 10, Orin.
Yeah, from 10, Orin. And Yuna's a pretty big player as well.
Yeah.
because it's actually her fucking story. Fight me, Tidus.
I'm pretty sure you don't want that.
I'll kick his ass. He's a scrawny fuck.
Scrawny fuck without a sword, you could probably kick his ass.
Actually, wait. No, probably not. He's just fireflies.
You punch right through him. Damn it! You don't even get the satisfaction of punching you in your smug prick face.
No, you get the satisfaction. He thinks he's a full person.
He's not a full person. He doesn't deserve that.
From 12, it's fucking Balthier. Balthier is the best character in 12.
Which is why I say Vader without the prequels is nothing but a suit with a voice modulator. Because fuck, aside from the ending, he's a robot with a good voice actor.
Yeah,
I can actually agree with that.
Vader is only important because he had a presence.
New strategy.
Quite the presence, but still.
Yeah, Vader was just an intimidating presence. That's all he was.
Yeah.
And that's just because they set him up as this intimidating presence.
New strategy.
And then you had the booming voice of James Earl Jones coming out of a mask on a pretty fucking large dude.
Which, thank God they didn't use that dude's actual reads. Oh, he was a thick Scottish prick!
You haven't finished the Death Star. We have!
Fuck it. Fuck you, game.
I don't care. Messy Talisman. So that's how we do this. Cutscene?
But yeah, the 5 characters I would pick, I think, would be Orin, Balthier,
Vanille!
Terra, Celis, Renault. In no
Fair.
particular order.
Oh, just fucking get it over with.
You've still got time.
I was joking.
Bang! There's something I need to tell you.
It's not as bad as
worry like that.
all the times we yelled, "We were joking" game
We'll
at
talk
fucking
later, Missy.
Mega Dimension.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing. So, what's on the agenda?
Toppling the sanctum?
No, I mean really.
He's serious. We're gonna take down the Sanctum and give Cocoon back to the people. The Fal'Cie have called the shots for long enough.
If we pull this off, it'll be a miracle.
Well, good thing Lady Luck's on our side.
You were saying?
Will you go away, please?
You know, this is getting really old.
Check this out! A miracle. Grand Pulse style! Vanille, go fish.
Got it.
Sure.
Stop trying to make her weapon get over. It's never going to.
We're gonna push Roman Reigns.
I was about to say, you're trying as hard as Vince McMahon
That's
tries
a
with
good
Roman
girl.
Reigns. Fuck Roman Reigns.
Alright.
Let's get on.
I have a feeling if he's not here and we actually do decide to watch SummerSlam, there are gonna be audible boos coming from that fucking win. Like, coming from this room.
I mean, we may just watch SummerSlam even if I am here.
Yeah, maybe the day after, but...
Yeah. No, they're gonna fucking do a WrestleMania again. They're gonna make every match on that card look like dog shit so that we give a shit about Reigns versus Lesnar again.
And we're not going to, because the match is gonna suck.
I might just make a
Jesus
video.
Christ, help Saz out, he's gonna fucking die!
Yeah. Lady Bad Luck. Ah. Time to purge a Primarch.
You got it. Yeah!
That bitch ain't going.
I had my doubts, but I also believe that if we stuck
The
together,
Hunter x Hunter music is great.
somehow we could change our fate.
Change our fate, eh? I think your fate's pretty set in stone.
You're never getting back in the party unless the game forces it.
They don't force it anymore. That
No, they do.
one time.
One time.
Daisley's through there.
So this is a shot of the full
We're still
party.
gonna have our talk.
What a group it
Let's survive
is.
this first, yeah?
Right.
The Afro pilot with the guns. The former commando. The fucking...
The stoned biker.
Yep, I can do it now.
Yeah.
It's giving me the tutorial to change
Oh,
the party.
sweet.
But I'm
Yeah,
not gonna do it.
the stoned biker who's also just the rebel.
Yep.
The anti-establishment rebel.
The little shit who is way too emotional.
And way in over his head.
Yep.
And the two fucking... actual people from the other place that we're told is crazy and evil and shit.
Great. Now,
One of whom is the obligatory no one likes character.
you saying like the obligatory. I forget what you're talking about. Fuck.
It's alright.
My brain just melted for a second. But for some reason, something you said reminded me of that fuck from South Park. Oh no, you don't want to go down that road. Oh look, it's a kid who likes going down roads.
All I have to say is, how did you completely lose track of your train of thought and what I said in like 10 seconds?
Because my brain works in mysterious ways.
Indeed it does.
It's fucking 7:30 already.
Is it?
I
Yeah.
told you those battles aren't fun.
Why is that all the picture? Like, I like the older parts of the series where it's like the portraits are actually like really coolly stylized, drawn pictures of the characters. In this, it looks like they're taking a headshot for an acting gig. Except for her, she looks like some Instagram slut.
She probably is.
Vanille?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy her being an Instagram slut.
Not that all women who post Instagram are sluts, but
Everyone knows what we mean when we say Instagram slut.
Yep.
Those people who are being sluts through Instagram. There's a particular, they're not, there's no stereotype about it, it's just, when that statement is made, you know what we're talking about.
yeah. You may not agree with the words I used, but you know what I mean. What you got there? Do you finally have the ability to buy the items you care about? Hmm.
Do they just make you wait until, like, fucking...
I told you, they make you wait a long time to buy them.
Is it when the game opens up? How many Forta Souls and Aegis Souls do you have? Legitimate question.
Probably 0. Okay, let's...
You should have at least some. You haven't been using them.
He has. So we finished our grinding for Kingdom Hearts.
We have
You'll
reached
see.
OP.
You will see. Terra is broken. We made him Dio.
And then we D-made him Dio. We had him freezing people solid and stopping time for a bit during our grinding.
Yeah.
Though those two powers were not powers he ever had at the same time.
It was for a little bit.
No.
The Stop Time and Doom?
No. The stop time and the freeze people were two powers Dio never had at the same time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about that we had at the same time.
No. God, no.
We totally had them at the same
Yeah.
time.
No, the freezing people and the stopping time were not powers Dio ever had at the same time.
Because thinking about it, if he froze them while stopped time, that'd be a bit OP. And Logan, there actually is an explanation for why he doesn't use a lot of his vampire powers in Stardust.
He doesn't have full control over that body. Like, he explained his ice powers as having perfect control over his body. So without Jonathan's body being fully his,
He loses it. What are you doing?
upgrading.
Okay.
What are you upgrading? Lightning sword. So, how many stolen credit cards do you have?
18.
We're going to Vegas!
Hope, how many times have we told you stop stealing soldiers' credit cards? But lightning!
Slap.
I'm gonna guess those are like military fucking like bearer bonds or something that you get for enlisting.
I think. Yeah, she's almost as strong as Fang in terms of strength.
Anyone got higher magic than her?
Yeah, Hope does. She's at 200 something.
Shit. Can you upgrade his boomerang?
I probably could, but I don't have enough shit for it at the moment.
Let's get this over with. New strategy.
It's hilarious how much we hate Hope and talk about how much he's shit as a character, but if you want the best party, you need to use it.
Also a thing later. Which we're not gonna use.
You asked for it.
Because I sincerely doubt Logan wants Hope in the lead.
Fuck no.
Hope's summon is kind of OP.
But the magic stats can be are dumb in this game. Or am I thinking of another game where the people who use magic more have less of it?
Probably a different game.
Different game.
Different game. I mean, you might be thinking of our Octopath Ran where everyone uses magic and no one's got a magic stat that's worth a fucking damn.
Except for one, and he's OP.
No, except for two.
Oh yeah.
Ophelia's got a magic stat.
Yeah.
She's alright. Still doesn't change the fact that it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's total bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
Yet, for some reason, she still does nowhere near as much damage as he does. Even if you give her his spells.
I mean, his magic stats probably just higher. Even without the support skill that his class gives, which you could just give to her to raise your fucking elemental damage. What?
Oh, one of the cars that usually tried to steal our parking spot drove by.
Not
I feel
salty, but bad, I swear.
I feel a vindictive glee.
Are they coming? I can't tell.
Oh, wait, I have a Fort Assault.
Man, take that exact footstep sound effect that you're hearing as you're running around here
Yeah.
and play it like 30 times over itself, and
We
it's
can
every
win if we
generic
stay
marching
focused.
sound effect ever.
Eat this!
Yeah. How do enemies ever notice you? Ever not notice you? Ching, ching, ching.
I mean, we're loudly clomping around in our anime protagonist looks.
Oh man, I got surprise attacked.
Jerry, how'd you get surprise attacked by the woman in the spiky pink hair?
In the spiky pink hair?
With the spiky pink hair. What?
Oh, squirrel eats shit out there. It fell out of our tree.
Shit, squirrel?
Man, I'm glad you were drinking something.
Yeah.
Because that was the kind of just reaction that would have guaranteedly been a spit take if you had any liquid in your mouth.
Yep.
And you were facing me.
Yeah.
I am really glad you weren't drinking anything.
No, he came this way at me.
Yeah, I turned. So it would have been an arc.
Across all the tech.
Yep.
Damn it, Hope, keep him juggled.
No.
Hope is South Park Michael Jackson now? My mom died because Snow's ignorant.
Apparently he's a boss in one of the DLCs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's kind of amazing. I would assume it's the horror-themed one because Ghost Michael Jackson.
They're both kind of horror themed, actually.
So, I'm fairly certain I've done
Because in
enough.
one you're dealing with the vamp kids.
True. More specifically, though, I was referring to the Cripple Camp one. Would be the one I would assume it's in.
They may think it's a wig.
It's weird. As far as I know, Lightning and Sarah are the only ones with ridiculous anime-colored hair.
Yeah.
Aside from Snow's blue-haired lackey, who, at some point in the trilogy, apparently it's revealed, has died.
I don't remember that part.
I don't remember that either, but that's what a brief wiki dive told me. So I'm just going to assume it's revealed somewhere at some point.
Wait, that squirrel ate shit? Prepare the tools to affix it to the coffee table.
Nah, it probably wasn't a red squirrel.
So it wouldn't be
Not the
proper
right
size.
So how far are we from this boss fight?
Pretty close.
Okay.
I can get to the door and then we'll go to
We
break.
can win.
Sounds
if we
good.
stay
Good.
focused.
Check your body, it may have been red. It wasn't. We don't have that many red squirrels around here.
You gotta go a bit further east for that.
Like a back?
So just out of the city.
Okay. Got a lot of squirrels around here. I don't think I've seen a red one.
There used to be a ton of red squirrels around near my mom's place.
You looking at
Point of Bill put a bounty on them.
Here!
Now I'm just picturing, I don't know why, but I'm picturing Bill in the backyard with a slingshot aimed at the fence.
This'll be fun.
Come out, you bastards.
I mean, similar, but airsoft gun.
Because the reason I picture it with a slingshot is, that was my dad with crows at home.
No, just picture him standing there with the airsoft P90.
Because the crows were starting to fuck with gardens and shit in town. So just everyone in the neighborhood was like, scare them off.
Yeah.
It worked eventually. After my dad pegged one in the ass and then fucking front flipped out of a tree.
And that crow has not forgotten your dad's face.
No, it hasn't. Nor will it forget the ass pain.
And the mob knows of your dad's face.
You looking at me?
Now I'm just picturing him going to Uxbridge, like,
Appreciate it.
going to get some groceries.
You looking at me?
It's just fucking lined up like the scene from The Birds.
Man, in the winter around here, sometimes the fucking forest looks fully leaved, but it's just crows.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So I have to walk through that every morning.
Totally fair.
I mean, they're not gonna bother you.
Provided you don't fuck with them.
You looking at me? New strategy. Appreciate it.
Slap the shit out of. Oh no. Way to sell that like Tanahashi guy. Fucking falling from that height onto his neck.
Fucking stop dying, Hope, you piece of shit.
Appreciate it.
He's squishy.
I don't care how fucking squishy he is. He needs to stop dying.
He's the fucking healer. He should be keeping himself alive. And Fang should be doing her job better.
You looking at me?
You mean like that?
This'll be fun.
Here is little fucking the
But it's Monster Hunter logic, so no fall damage ever.
Here!
Monster Hunter had no fall? Oh, it did, yeah.
You asked for it.
I actually saw a video for like the 3DS version.
Which
And
one?
I think it was like,
Because both 3 and 4 were on the 3DS.
I think it was 4.
And the first and Monster Hunter Generations.
And what ended up happening was, in that game, it only detects if you're some height above the above the monster to do a really cool dive attack. What they did is they did a fucking out of bounds glitch to launch themselves way the fuck up above the thing. Like to the point where the map was a pixel.
Oh, shit.
And it still registered them being above the monster, so it's like, well, of course. Whoa! For like a few fucking minutes, he's just diving down at this thing.
That's a hero landing and a half.
And the thing is, that game does actually take the height in which you fall into effect.
Yep.
So, guess the damage numbers that popped up.
A lot.
The monster just fell right over.
You are the orbital drop weapon.
As if there was any doubt.
Credit chip.
I still can't believe that one player we had in the Final Fantasy campaign who was jumping everywhere.
You just jump straight up.
Yeah, it's like, you are 30 feet in the air. You want to think this over?
He's very lucky Logan was lenient on fall damage.
Is that a boss behind you or something? Okay then.
Oh, for God's sake, there's still more.
What do you mean there's still more?
Way more of these platforms. I thought I was getting close to the end. I'm not.
But he was
Well, we're like 7:52. So we still might get to the boss room before 8, assuming battles aren't a thing.
Can I just have a platform without any fucking things, please? That would be lovely. Oh, great. One behind me has an enemy, too.
Old games don't show damage numbers? That's right.
Nothing I can't handle.
Yeah, that's a thing that's starting.
Now you actually see the fucking damage numbers. And that's probably just like the biggest quality of life thing for a lot of people.
Some people love the fact that you have unlimited whetstones. Some people fucking hate it. I think it's a pretty good quality of life upgrade. Because
otherwise
why,
it would just be miserable.
it's, well, why am I spending money on more whetstones? Yeah, I accept the fact that I'm gonna have to sharpen my weapons mid-battle. That's just a thing that's part of the series. And it's less so a feature for single-player play and more so a feature to dictate the flow of battle in multiplayer play. Because you have someone go, oh shit, I need to sharpen my weapon. They have to pull back, someone else has to keep the attention of the creature. That's where it's interesting.
Come on then.
But thank fucking God you don't have to waste time getting more fucking whetstones and shit. Everything I saw of Monster Hunter World I really liked. It's just, there were so many other games at the time that we just didn't have the time commitment for it.
Exactly.
I got another credit card.
God damn it, Hope! Stop stealing people's credit cards.
No. No. Also perks that make sharpening faster or make weapons not lose sharpness for a set time after you sharpen it.
Yep. Monster Hunter World just had a bunch of quality of life upgrades from previous games, while still keeping the core gameplay more or less the same, just in bigger maps.
Yeah, fuck this.
There's too many. I'm gonna go this way. Wait, there's too many this way too. For fuck's sake.
Do they just expect you to fight all these fucking things?
I mean, there's no other way around it. I kind of have to.
And you couldn't flee from any of these battles and keep going?
No, because I have to push switches. But I can't push swishes. Swishes? I can't push... Fuck's sakes, I'm done. I can't press a button if an enemy's noticing me.
Fair. You can't do shit you care about if an enemy's around.
Yeah.
No.
Also, why'd you suddenly turn into the owl from the old Tootsie Roll commercials?
Great seeing those 2 digits.
Yeah.
Man, if only we had Army of One.
That's not till later.
I know, but if only we did. Things could be broken.
It would be the shit if I had it.
It's not even possible, right?
No. Fuck no.
Because it requires your Crystarium to expand yet again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering why the fuck Hope isn't doing anything.
That is
figured it out.
that is one thing I find really frustrating about this game's level up mechanics.
Keep a cool head.
Is you have to wait until plot progression for later level shit to be available to you.
Yeah.
New strategy.
You couldn't just run back and forth through area grinding. As awful as grinding in this game is, because it's not really viable unless you want to run all the way from end to end of an area.
Because Square said, fuck you, you don't get to be OP. You get to level up as much as we let you. And that's it.
So the Octopath method without trying to lampshade it?
Yes.
No, Octopath isn't saying you only get to level up as much as we let you. No, it's just going, no, you're gonna be underpowered. Because it's gonna take you fucking forever to grind. In this game, even if you did spend the time to grind, it would be, well, you gotta get 6 more chapters ahead before you can get any more powerful.
So, should we go to break?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the door.
Alright, so see you guys in a couple minutes.
Give it a second. Takes me a second to get the window open.
Yeah, but I could have still turned off the mic.
And now. And we're back mid-combat.
Because
You weren't missing much.
irrelevant battles.
Hope, can you fucking stay alive?
Hope will only stay alive if you let him steal more credit cards.
He can't steal more credit cards if he doesn't stay alive.
I want them credit cards. I don't know why I've decided this is his voice now.
It's not quite pissant enough.
I got it. I have the voice. He's Superboy Prime now. Things were better on my Earth.
Come on, Fang, do your
And with
fucking
such
job.
famous lines as, I'll punch you all to death.
No, no, no. I'll kill you.
Yes,
I'll kill you
all
to death.
I'll kill you to death. I'll kill you to death.
You looking at me?
So, we thought this boss fight coming up would be the beginning of this stream.
No.
It might be the whole stream.
Yeah.
Because I forgot how padded this game is. I think that's one of the biggest character fuck-ups I've seen in DC, Superboy Prime. Because he was a campy character back in the 60s, and then this thing.
I mean, I don't know if I could ever call this character good.
You looking at me?
Yeah, but he wasn't painful.
No, but I don't know if I could call it one of the biggest character fuck-ups.
Oh no, that still
Because
goes
you
to
can't-
Roy Harper.
Yeah, because you can't fuck up something that wasn't good to begin with.
And then there's Roy Harper, who was fucking great. And then Arsenal. Well, I mean, even for the first bit of him being called Arsenal, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't until fucking Cry for Justice.
Yeah.
And then Rise of Arsenal.
Which, the name is so dumb for why it's actually called Rise of Arsenal. It's a boner joke.
Boner jokes are funny, don't you know?
It's funny because for most of the story he can't get it up because he's traumatized by his daughter's death. Funny, isn't it?
Absolutely hilarious.
His daughter's off-screen death.
Superboy as old as the 60s? Well, there have been many characters named Superboy.
Superboy Prime is stupid.
Superboy Prime was essentially Superboy from Earth Prime, which is our Earth. Comics are weird.
I just want the fucking items. I don't want to battle. Fuck.
Thank you.
Well, they're gonna make you battle.
So yeah, I guess we'll do our Birth by Sleep stream on Monday, and the Sunday stream will just kind of get
Lost.
lost.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm down for Birth by Sleep whenever.
I mean, it'll get made up with the fact that we have 2 first impression streams coming in the first fucking week of September.
Oh my fucking god, we do.
2? The 4th and the 7th.
Oh, yeah, shit.
New strategy.
Which, tomorrow you need to call college
Yeah.
and figure out when you actually start school.
Yeah.
So, you know, if that'll affect that or not. Also, if you don't book your appointment with the accessibility people soon, It'll be like October by the time you get it.
Okay.
Because they've got like 4 people to see everybody. It's kind of bullshit.
Alright.
Like, I want to say it was the like 28th of September was when I managed to get my appointment.
Alright.
And I called the first week of class. My reaction to that was, really? You can't get me sooner? I mean, I called as on like the first day of classes. Yeah, well, you should have called a month ago like everyone else did. Well, a month ago I didn't even know I was in this fucking program, so... What the fuck do you want from me?
Exactly.
Got item.
That's a game we have not played in a while.
I don't plan to. Oh my god, there's another one over there, but I guarantee there's enemies there if I can get it.
Is it because you get angry when playing it?
Yes.
What about Fortune Street?
I'll play Fortune Street.
We should play Fortune Street on stream.
We should. We should also just play Fortune Street soon. I want to play Fortune Street.
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, we could do that tomorrow.
That's true.
We're not going to be playing the Ocarina of Time randomizer all day.
Yeah, because eventually we'll hit another wall and get sick of it.
I mean, it's going to be very soon because it's going to be minigames.
That's true. And we got a money grind, which I need to remember the good money grinding methods for that game.
We also need to go buy magic beans to fucking Heart Piece track.
Which means more money grinding.
It's going to be lots of fun.
Like, I remember there are good money grinding methods apart from that one room. I just don't remember where.
I mean, it's nowhere. There's nothing as good as the money grinding methods in Majora's Mask.
No, God, no. Yeah, when me and Logan, like, remembered 8 things we should probably do in that.
Grab 100 rupees, reset time. Grab 100 rupees, reset time. Stick it in the bank every single time. You will have all the money you need in no time.
Thanks.
Without ever leaving clock time. That'd be interesting and kind of almost impossible.
Majora's Mask randomizer?
Yeah.
It'd be impossible. Because of how changed shit is.
Yep.
At least when it came to couples quest.
I mean, you could make it so masks are still set or something.
But then that's most of the fun of the game.
Yeah. Close the mic. I will check that. Some fucker wanted donations for something or other.
Hang on, they still can't see us. Now they can see us.
And you're in the same battle as you were before. Oh yeah. Some fucker starts talking to somebody like, look, are you trying to sell something? I'm in the middle of working on shit. And they're just like, well, I'm not trying to sell you something tangibly, but do you know about this organization? No. I know, and I'm like, very clearly I don't have the patience for you. And you're going on your super slow sales pitch. And it's like, I'm talking about whatever.
We just told
thing.
you we were working.
Yeah. And clearly my demeanor is, I don't have the time to listen to you right now, get to the point. And then it's like, oh, you want a donation? I can't.
Like, that's when I lose my patience. Like, it's clear we're in a hurry.
Yeah. Like, if someone's clearly in a hurry, cut the sales pitch, say, hey, look, want a donation for this. Get to the point, quickly.
If this isn't something good,
It won't be.
It won't be. Cut your losses now. Turn around.
I'm already here. Hey, that's not bad.
What is it? What'd you get?
A gold bangle.
Arr.
Now Hope has over 1,000 HP.
Hey,
Just now?
he's less squishy.
I mean, Lightning doesn't have over 1,000. She's close. Closer than he was.
What accessories does she have on?
Keep going.
She has over 1,000 HP. Only by 20. She's got strength plus 20 and ATB advantage. And a weapon that gives her, it charges ATB every time she attacks. So that's synergized into, she gets an additional 10% to her ATB rate.
Okay, okay.
Which is what I wanted because that's kind of OP.
Yeah.
Especially if I can stack it farther. And then you couple haste with that. And she's never not moving.
She's just hitting things all the time.
That's when Army of One becomes stupidly OP.
What are you humming?
Just started thinking JoJo opening 4 for some reason. It's like, I've been thinking a lot about JoJo since we've been rewatching it.
Don't worry, I understand.
Not huge on opening 4.
It's not terrible, but it's probably like the least good of the first 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only restores TV. Okay.
Why do they call it ether soul instead of just a fucking ether?
Because cyberpunk.
So, place your bets.
Nope.
How many attempts?
2.
We shall see.
But I fully expect we'll be at this for like an hour.
This boss fight fucking sucks.
Oh boy.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or rather, take your leave. Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
What?
Magic? Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools? Cocoon is a factory built by Fal'Cie. A factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore, it's not.
What can mere men do? Without our help, death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob drunk on fear of a viewless sea.
If they only knew a Lassie was the one filling their glasses.
The sea? You mean me? Oh, child, perish the thought. I am more than that! I am Fal'Cie. My name is Spartandulus, voice of the Sanctum, and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Fal'Cie. Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You begged us for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel. You must learn your place.
The face is real derp.
Cocoon's nothing to you? Keep out of this.
Yeah, these things are just the assholes right here. This guy, once he's by himself, he's no problem. But until then, he's a pain in my asshole.
On your knees! Huh.
What could be? This is the power.
God damn it, Bart.
This'll be quick.
Man, when I first got to this boss fight, I was annoyed
This'll be quick.
because
This'll be
the
quick.
villain chick they'd been pinning up
This'll
as
be quick.
a relevant villain since before the game came out gets killed and you don't even ever get to fight her.
What could fear?
And all your interactions with her have been her jerking Saz around, just tormenting him like a cunt.
Yeah.
So you get here, she's like, I'll take them. Cool, we get to kick this bitch's ass. And then he just becomes a kill-stealing little bitch.
This'll be quick.
Because I'm mature. I don't know why.
This'll be
I'm
quick.
just as confused as you are.
This is the
Bart, so maybe a good strangling can fix this.
Thank you.
This will be quick.
I just realized I got checked out sometime during the last fucking chunk of stream. And should probably see who texted me.
This may be important.
It may.
Is that all?
It probably won't be.
Give it your best shot.
Now everything's fine. He's weak to stuff, but not poison. Because why would he be weak to poison?
He's a metal man. Why would he be weak to poison? Okay. Did his face just open up and shoot a laser at you?
Yes.
Yep. And he will do that many a time.
Yeah, he needlessly has like 400,000 HP.
Oh my god.
This is a fight that is just going to be you going high damage output to Sentinel and Medics. To high damage output to Sentinel and Medics. That's all you do in this fight.
That is this fight all over every time you do it.
There's no tactic to this fight, it's just switching back and forth between waves of as much damage output as you can do and as much healing as you can do, because this fucker hits hard.
Looks like a fun boss. Hopefully it doesn't last forever. Oh god, I spoke too soon as you said that health number.
You know, like this boss in an ideal scenario is what, like fucking 20 minutes long?
If you're lucky.
That's why I said ideal scenario.
Fucker. There we go. Now he's fucking scared.
This will be quick.
Come on, Fang, get in there. Do some damage. Of course he opened his face. He does that a lot too.
This fight just feels like a loop going over and over until the boss eventually
Take down
ends.
the enemy. This will be
I hate it
quick.
because he forces you to go on the defensive right in the middle of a fucking stagger. Just because he's an asshole.
You're gonna squirm.
Now, does this face deserve this epic-ass music to go with it? No. The answer is no.
I mean, he is the main villain of the game.
That doesn't mean he deserves it.
You, ignorant of your fate.
Because this thing's design is kinda dumb.
I will not argue.
No one's arguing that.
Coward. Run to the Malsi.
This game was
But I
designed
mean-
by assholes.
Fuck this charge.
But I mean, Final Fantasy villains also have a history of looking kind of dumb.
Oh yeah, this is also a thing he does. When he does this thing to charge, he fucking completely resets his fucking chain gauge. So you basically have to go on the defensive and wait for him to kick your ass.
Yeah, and you just want to make sure your health is full.
And I also lost haste. So this is all the kill me.
You had
Like
full
that.
health.
Yep. I was also in the defensive paradigm too, but he still killed me.
We're gonna be here a while. Mind filling this for me?
I mean, I guess I could. Since you ask with such a tone of childlike ineptitude.
The honest Sprite's response is so true. Okay, then how? Eh?
Mm-hmm. This boss fight is just stupid. And the next one is no better.
God, no. I was at that for so fucking long. Well, no, not technically the next one, because the next one is actually pretty doable. It's after that.
Oh, it's after that?
I'm pretty sure it's after that.
Then I'm totally forgetting what comes between this and the fight we're both dreading.
The Eidolon?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that was there.
I don't even have the shop to buy what I want. They just make this fight an asshole for no reason.
Nothing that can cast Shell or anything?
Let's hope.
I had that stuff.
That's with Shell.
Yep.
Jesus. Methinks this ain't a good boss.
I'm not gonna argue.
No, honestly, a majority of the bosses for the rest of the game are kind of just cunts. I mean, a lot of them are manageable cunts. Unlike this fucker. But the majority of bosses for the rest of the game are just cunts.
How are you supposed to survive that?
Hey, I got a Florida Soul and Aegis Soul for dismantling that fucking doctor's code.
Sweet.
Punch, punch.
More Florida Souls and Aegis Souls.
Does that person not know how to fucking park?
Why?
They've been pulling in and out of the same fucking spot for like 5 minutes.
Huh. Keep what? Oh yeah. I'm surprised you haven't stuck that on Fang by now.
I went from having several accessories to only having 13.
Did you go into that fight with any Florida Soul or Aegis Soul nonsense before?
Yes, he did.
Just the Florida Soul.
It's a good question on how you're going to survive that. Does the game just expect you to be a stupidly higher level than you are now?
Surprise me. I mean, I've missed several nodes that branch out from the main that.
Let's see if you can fucking stay.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see how this attempt goes.
Probably not much better. Ah.
Cocoon's nothing to you?
You ignorant of your place.
Oh, Logan,
Yeah, what's up?
did I mention to you earlier that Bray Wyatt is looking to get a new theme?
No, you didn't.
Since Matt Hardy's retiring.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, his spine and his pelvis are starting to fuse together.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
What could be?
Bray
That
Wyatt's-
WWE's kicking themselves now.
Yeah. So Bray Wyatt's looking to get like a legit band to make him a theme. He tagged Avenged Sevenfold. Sinister Gates responds with,
This'll be quick.
"Yo, so will Shepherd a firework? Or you want something new?"
This'll be quick.
This is the power of my secret.
Bartandalus!
Where's my Shepherd fireworks work?
Yeah.
Man, he needs a redesign.
He just needs a complete overhaul at this point.
You are ignorant of your place.
I mean, there's always Husky Eric, you know?
I don't want to see it.
Fear-addled shit.
Because do you remember how shit he was at Husky Harris?
I mean, yes. I hate this fight so much.
I mean, no one blames you.
I don't know anyone who likes this game who likes this fight.
If I can't do it this time, I'm gonna have to grind. Which, unless you have shit to talk about, I don't feel like doing.
Yeah, that would not be a good thing to do on stream.
So if we can't do it here,
It's gonna be a shorter stream.
it's gonna be a shorter stream,
But there's not much we can do about that.
and you guys will have to get that done before Wednesday.
Yeah.
This'll be quick.
No, that'll be no problem.
Just get it done sometime over the weekend.
I mean, we can just get the grinding done with like music in the background or some shit.
Yeah.
We can't do that here because YouTube.
Illegal.
Not on Twitch. On Twitch, we could easily do it.
But
In fact, Twitch kind of encourages it.
YouTube, we'd get all the copyright flags.
Seriously, we can just set up like a fucking jukebox.
This'll be quick.
With this my power.
I mean, I could very easily do that. If we had more fucking table space.
Yeah, Twitch also has this cool thing where you can have an attachment. I've seen this work on some streams, including Kieran's, where it's just you suggest this song right in the video, and it'll just go through Spotify or SoundCloud, and you can choose it. Like when he was doing his pre-launch Dragon Ball Fighters gameplay, I just threw on some Protesting Hero. Fucking that those drum kicks in, he just starts headbanging right along to it.
I mean, who wouldn't start headbanging to some protest drums? He's charging? He's protecting Shell Up?
Give it your best shot. Cheers.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Fang lived.
Yeah, she lived. Lightning died. I could bypass it once, at least once, but then that's
it.
I only took like a quarter of his fucking health off.
Yeah.
Jesus. So, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to grind right now.
I think I saw Zito do that a while back on his personal stream. Yeah, he does it all the time.
I mean, if we got another tiny little table to put a laptop on for sake of running music through.
I mean, there is a chair over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I'd rather not have a laptop sitting on a leather chair.
Yeah.
True. So, unfortunately, this is as far as we can go tonight.
Yeah, that's...
It happens.
What you gonna do, right?
When the game ain't cooperating, what you gonna do?
I don't understand why I can't survive that fucking move.
It's because it's honestly probably expecting you to have fought literally everything on the way here.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get the grinding done at some point.
Yeah, that's not an issue, yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll be back on Monday with Birth by Sleep.
With some Kingdom Hearts.
And on Wednesday with more of this shit.
See y'all then?